Welcome back to agriculture. Are you ready to dig deep into the world of profitable vegetable farming? Whether you're a seasoned grower or just starting out, this video is your ultimate guide to cultivating success in your garden or farm. Today, we'll explore 10 of the most profitable vegetables you can grow, breaking down everything from growing requirements to market demand and potential profits. Join us as we uncover the secrets behind each vegetable's thriving growth and how you can turn your passion for agriculture into a lucrative venture. Get ready to transform your gardening skills and reap the rewards. Let's get started. 1. Tomatoes. Tomatoes are one of the most popular and versatile vegetables grown worldwide. They thrive in warm climates, ideally between 20 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius, and require full sun exposure for optimal growth. The soil should be rich in organic matter and well-drained, with a pH level between 6 and 6.8 to prevent diseases like blossom end rot. Regular watering is crucial, particularly during the fruit-setting phase, but overhead watering should be avoided to prevent fungal diseases. When planting, seeds can be started indoors or directly sown outside after the last frost, with plants spaced 18 to 24 inches apart to ensure good air circulation. Pest management is essential. Common threats include aphids, hornworms, and various fungal diseases. Integrated pest management strategies such as crop rotation and planting disease-resistant varieties can mitigate these issues. Harvesting should occur when the tomatoes are fully colored and slightly soft, using scissors to avoid damaging the plant. In terms of market demand, heirloom varieties are particularly sought after, often fetching higher prices due to their unique flavors and colors. Average prices can range from $1.50 to $4 per kilogram, influenced by season and regional preferences. With yields averaging 40 to 50 tons per hectare, tomatoes can be a lucrative crop. Proper post-harvest handling is essential. Tomatoes should be stored at room temperature, where they can last about 1 to 2 weeks. Nutritionally, tomatoes are rich in vitamins A and C, as well as antioxidants like lycopene, making them a healthful addition to any diet. The initial investment in seeds, fertilizers, and labor can be offset by the high market demand, making tomatoes a profitable venture for many farmers. 2. Lettuce. Lettuce is a fast-growing leafy green that thrives in cooler climates, making it an attractive option for spring and fall planting. It prefers well-drained, nutrient-rich soil with a pH of 6 to 7. Regular watering is crucial, especially during dry spells, as lettuce is sensitive to drought. Depending on the variety, lettuce can be grown using direct seeding or transplanting seedlings. It is important to space plants adequately, typically 12 to 18 inches apart, to promote airflow and reduce the risk of disease. Common pests include aphids and slugs, which can be managed through organic methods, such as introducing beneficial insects or using barriers. Harvesting should be conducted when the heads are firm and leaves are vibrant. Cutting at the base ensures the plant remains intact for potential secondary growth. Lettuce has a strong market presence, particularly in health-focused retail outlets and restaurants. Prices can range from $1.50 to $5 per kilogram, depending on the variety and market conditions. Yields for lettuce can reach 20 to 25 tons per hectare, making it a highly productive crop. Post-harvest, lettuce should be kept cool and moist to maintain freshness, ideally stored in refrigeration where it can last about a week. Nutritionally, lettuce is low in calories but rich in vitamins A and K, appealing to health-conscious consumers. With relatively low initial costs for seeds and fertilizers, the potential profit margin in selling lettuce can be significant, especially when targeting local markets. 3. Bell peppers. Bell peppers are a colorful and nutrient-rich vegetable that thrives in warm weather, requiring temperatures between 20 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius for optimal growth. They prefer well-drained, fertile soil with a pH level of 6 to 6.8. Regular watering is essential to maintain consistent moisture, particularly during fruit development, and mulching can help retain soil moisture while suppressing weeds. Bell peppers can be started from seeds indoors or directly sown outdoors after the last frost, with plants spaced 18 to 24 inches apart to allow for growth. Common pests include aphids and spider mites, which can be managed through integrated pest management techniques. Harvesting should take place when the peppers are firm and fully colored, as this is when they reach their peak flavor. The market demand for bell peppers is robust, with prices ranging from $3 to $7 per kilogram, depending on the variety and market conditions. Yields can reach 25 to 30 tons per hectare, making them a highly productive crop. Post-harvest bell peppers should be stored in a cool, dry place or refrigerated, where they can last up to 2 weeks. Nutritionally, bell peppers are high in vitamins A and C, making them a popular choice among health-conscious consumers. The initial investment includes seeds, fertilizer, and labor. However, the high market value and demand can lead to significant profits for growers. 4. Cucumbers. Cucumbers are a refreshing vegetable that thrives in warm weather, ideally in temperatures between 20 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius. They require well-drained soil rich in organic matter, with a pH level of 6 to 7. Consistent watering is critical, particularly during fruit development, to prevent bitter cucumbers. Cucumbers can be sown directly in the ground after the last frost or started indoors for earlier harvests. Proper spacing is vital, with plants typically spaced 12 to 18 inches apart. Pests such as cucumber beetles and aphids can pose challenges. Integrated pest management strategies, including crop rotation and companion planting, can help manage these threats. Harvesting cucumbers should occur regularly when they are firm and before they reach full maturity to ensure tenderness. The market demand for cucumbers is high, especially for fresh consumption and pickling, with prices ranging from $1.50 to $4.50 per kilogram. Yields can reach 30 to 40 tons per hectare, making cucumbers a rewarding crop for farmers. Proper post-harvest handling involves cooling and refrigerating cucumbers, which can prolong their shelf life to about 1 week. Nutritionally, cucumbers are low in calories and high in water content, making them a popular choice for salads and snacks. The initial investment in seeds, fertilizers, and labor is relatively low compared to potential profits, especially during peak growing seasons. 5. Spinach. Spinach is a nutrient-dense leafy green that thrives in cooler weather, making it suitable for spring and fall planting. It prefers fertile, well-drained soil with a pH of 6 to 7. Regular watering is essential, particularly during dry spells, as spinach is sensitive to drought stress. Spinach can be sown directly into the ground or transplanted, with seeds spaced about 2 to 4 inches apart. Common pests include aphids and downy mildew, which can be managed through organic methods and crop rotation. Harvesting should occur when the leaves are young and tender. Cutting the outer leaves promotes further growth. Spinach has seen a surge in market demand due to its health benefits, often fetching prices between $2.50 and $5.50 per kilogram. Yields can reach 20 to 30 tons per hectare, making it a highly productive crop. Proper post-harvest handling is crucial. Spinach should be washed, cooled, and stored in refrigeration to maintain freshness, lasting about a week. Nutritionally, spinach is rich in vitamins A, C, and K, as well as iron and calcium, appealing to health-conscious consumers. With relatively low initial costs for seeds and fertilizers, the potential for profit is high, especially when targeting local markets and organic buyers. 6. Carrots. Carrots are a versatile root vegetable that thrives in well-drained, sandy loam soil with a pH of 6 to 6.8. They prefer cooler temperatures, ideally between 16 degrees Celsius and 20 degrees Celsius, and can be sown directly into the ground in early spring or late summer for fall harvests. Regular watering is essential for the development of tender, sweet roots. Inconsistent moisture can lead to bitter flavors. Carrots should be spaced 2 to 4 inches apart to allow for proper root development. Common pests include carrot flies and aphids, which can be managed through crop rotation and row covers. Harvesting should occur when carrots reach a desirable size, usually between 1 to 2 inches in diameter. Gently loosening the soil around the roots helps prevent damage. The market demand for carrots is strong, with prices ranging from $1.50 to $3.50 per kilogram, depending on the market and variety. Yields can reach 30 to 40 tons per hectare, making carrots a profitable crop. Proper post-harvest handling includes washing and cooling to maintain freshness. Carrots can last several weeks in refrigerated storage. Nutritionally, carrots are high in beta-carotene and fiber, appealing to health-conscious consumers. With relatively low initial costs for seeds and maintenance, Carrots offer a good profit potential, especially in local markets. 7. Kale is a hardy leafy green that thrives in cooler temperatures, making it suitable for spring and fall planting. It prefers well-drained, nutrient-rich soil with a pH of 6 to 7. Regular watering is essential, especially during dry periods, to ensure tender leaves. Kale can be direct seeded or transplanted, with plants spaced about 12 to 18 inches apart. Common pests include aphids and cabbage worms, which can be managed through organic pest control methods. Harvesting should be done when the leaves are young and tender. Cutting the outer leaves encourages further growth. Kale's market demand has surged due to its nutritional profile, often commanding prices between $2 and $4 per kilogram. Yields can reach 15 to 20 tons per hectare, making it a profitable crop. Proper post-harvest handling involves washing and cooling to maintain freshness, with kale lasting about a week in refrigeration. Nutritionally, kale is rich in vitamins A, C, and K, as well as antioxidants, appealing to health-conscious consumers. The initial investment in seeds and fertilizers is relatively low, and the potential for profit is high, particularly when targeting local markets and organic buyers. 8. Garlic is a high-value crop that thrives in well-drained, fertile soil with a pH of 6 to 7. It prefers cooler weather for optimal bulb formation, making it suitable for planting in the fall or early spring. Garlic requires consistent moisture during the growing season, but care must be taken to avoid waterlogging. Planting involves separating cloves and planting them 6 to 8 inches apart, with the pointed end facing up. Common pests include nematodes and aphids, which can be managed through crop rotation and organic methods. Harvesting should occur when the lower leaves begin to yellow and dry out. Careful handling is essential to avoid bruising the bulbs. The market demand for garlic is robust, particularly for organic varieties, with prices ranging from $6 to $12 per kilogram. Yields can reach 5 to 10 tons per hectare, making garlic a lucrative crop. Proper post-harvest handling involves curing the bulbs in a cool, dry place for several weeks before storage. Garlic can last for months under ideal conditions. Nutritionally, garlic is known for its health benefits, including antioxidant properties and potential cardiovascular benefits. While the initial investment includes seed cloves, soil preparation, and labor, the high market value can lead to substantial profits for growers. 9. Zucchini. Zucchini is a prolific summer squash that thrives in warm weather, ideally between 20 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius. It prefers well-drained, fertile soil with a pH of 6 to 7. Regular watering is essential to maintain consistent moisture, especially during fruit development. Zucchini can be direct seeded or transplanted, with plants spaced 24 to 36 inches apart to allow for sprawling growth. Common pests include squash bugs and cucumber beetles, which can be managed through organic methods. Harvesting should occur when zucchinis are young and tender, usually 6 to 8 inches long, as they can quickly become oversized and tough. The market demand for zucchini is high, especially during the summer months, with prices ranging from $1.50 to $4 per kilogram. Yields can reach 20 to 30 tons per hectare, making zucchini a highly productive crop. Proper post-harvest handling involves cooling and refrigerating zucchinis, which can last about a week. Nutritionally, zucchini is low in calories and high in vitamins A and C, making it a popular choice among health-conscious consumers. The initial investment in seeds, fertilizers, and labor is relatively low, and the high market demand can lead to significant profits for growers. 10. Green beans. Green beans are a popular vegetable that thrives in warm weather, ideally between 20 degrees Celsius and 30 degrees Celsius. They prefer well-drained, fertile soil with a pH of 6 to 7. Regular watering is essential, particularly during flowering and pod development. Green beans can be direct seeded or transplanted, with bush varieties spaced 6 to 12 inches apart and pole varieties requiring trellises. Common pests include aphids and bean beetles, which can be managed through organic pest control methods. Harvesting should occur when the beans are young and tender, typically within 4 to 6 inches long. The market demand for green beans is strong, especially for fresh consumption, with prices ranging from $3 to $6 per kilogram. Yields can reach 10 to 15 tons per hectare, making them a profitable crop. Proper post-harvest handling involves cooling and refrigerating beans, which can last about a week. Nutritionally, green beans are low in calories and high in vitamins A and C, appealing to health-conscious consumers. The initial investment in seeds, fertilizers, and labor is relatively low, and the potential for profit is high, particularly during peak growing seasons. In conclusion, growing profitable vegetables like tomatoes, lettuce, bell peppers, cucumbers, spinach, carrots, kale, garlic, zucchini, and green beans presents a remarkable opportunity for both new and experienced farmers. Each of these crops offers unique advantages, from high market demand and favorable yields to their nutritional benefits. By understanding their specific growing requirements, market potential, and effective cultivation techniques, you can maximize profitability and contribute to a sustainable agricultural future. Whether you're aiming for local markets or larger distribution channels, these vegetables can play a crucial role in your farming success. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the world of profitable vegetable farming. And don't forget to subscribe to Agriculture for more insights and tips.